Introducing the Stonefall Knives Packer. This knife is around 9 inches long, about 0.11 inches thick. This one is made of A2 tool steel, has a Mayan walnut handle. All attachments are done with G-Flex epoxy, and the heat treatment has it sitting right around 60 Rockwell. So what does that all mean for the person that gets it? Is it going to be too thin for hard use? Will it really manifest itself as a tremendous knife to pack around? Well, today we're going to put it through some abuse. While it will skin a whole bull elk on a single sharpening, let's put it through some hard work today and show how far it can go. And I'm not going to lie, this video was really annoying to make because I thought the knife was going to break much earlier or at all. But you'll only know if you watch the video. Eye protection, check.
Got a piece that I can baton well enough with here. Just gonna strip off some of this bark so I can keep my soft and dainty hands in good condition.
Still sharp.
So the Packer survived the first part of the test. Let's start going lengthwise through some wood, still shaving sharp. Let's see how far we can push it. Something a bit bigger. I'm just gonna hit it on the handle, see what happens. Okay. This is a bad idea. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that was pretty rough. Ooh, blade feels good. Beating on the spine and on the handle. I really wasn't intending to beat on the handle that much, but everything is in order and attached. Oh yeah. Still shaving. Now, a piece of wood like this you would want to use a bigger knife on, but this is more or less just to demonstrate the durability of the packer blade, because while it is a thinner knife, it is still very, very strong. Let's split it a few more times. This is really bad to do with a knife. Still nice and straight. There's a big knot right here, and so I'm going through it. Still in the knot. If this breaks the knife, that'll suck. Okay. This is me showing poor judgment. Peak irresponsibility of knife use. That's what I like to see. That knot is a beast. So right here, as you can see, that I got the knife going sideways through it because this knot right here is causing a lot of problems. And yeah, this isn't smart because I have the knife off the center, so when I hit it, it's gonna be binding itself sideways as I go, so we'll see what happens. So, trapped in a knot, bent and bind. Time to exercise some more not great judgment. Back the other way. Bad judgment. Aha! This is really bad right here. I've got the handle resting on the log, and the blade in the wood, so there's nowhere for it to. This is really bad. Let's go for another trip. Another trip. Another. Let's keep it going. Finally busted off that knot. So we batoned through some hard stuff at this point, put the knife through some really weird whacks. The ones where I'm holding the knife and the wood is attached to it and I'm smacking it is probably one of the roughest things I'm doing to the knife. It's been pretty impressive so far, and I'd say that that means that it is a pretty darn good batoning knife and it will stand up to a lot of hard batoning. The one thing I say is, make sure if you buy one of my knives, do not baton with a rock. But what would happen if we did? Right, so now I'm heading down to the river because I'm getting a rock that's going to be nice and rounded. Because you don't want to use a volcanic rock, because a volcanic rock, which is most of what's out in this part of the country, volcanic rock is going to be jagged and more likely to cause damage in batoning, so we don't want to do that. Oh, that's better. That's about the size we're looking for right there. Like so. I'm only going to say this once. Do not do this. This method of rock batoning has been done for a long time by some experienced hunters. On cheap knives, it's more forgiving when they're really soft, but those knives tend to not have good edge retention and they're just looking to break eventually. I repeat, do not do this. But we're gonna give it a shot today. The one thing I tell my customers, there's like one or two things that I tell my customers. One is don't baton with a rock, and if you're in the field, don't bend past 15 degrees. Now this knife will go much further past that, but I don't recommend doing so. At 15 degrees, you really should grab something else because you don't want to wear out your blade prematurely. So, here we go. 3 times through the stick. Rock already broke. Oh well, I guess that's all there is. Oh wait, remember that thing I said about don't use a volcanic rock? I got one anyways. That's 3. Why not go for more? Blade is in good shape still. Let's go again. Okay. And always remember, after getting done with your blades, remember to take your piece of leather and strop them out. About a minute on, spent about 2 minutes on each side, just cleaning the edge off on the leather. Still has a fair amount of bite. Let's test it on the old leg here. My leg's wet now, so hopefully that doesn't. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. After all that abuse, still shaving sharp. And the Packer. This knife may break today. Got my eye protection. Let's go through some more wood. I repeat, don't do this to your knives. Alright, this one I'm going to show you something a little bit more brutal. Drop down, get the handle. Close to the handle. I'm going to try to put the handle on here and just hit the tip. So we're going to make any progress in my hand. Let's try again. Yep. I've been Batoning with that rock for a long time now. And it's still taking hair, so. And that's actually pretty impressive because I've got a lot of little rock flecks on here. I'm broken off chunks from the volcanic rock, so it's been hitting those a little bit, and it's still sharp. Let's keep going.
If you made it to this point in the video, I am very impressed that you stuck with it this long. So to summarize, in this video is representative of me batoning with wood for about an hour and a half, and when I realized the knife wasn't going to take any kind of damage whatsoever from the wood, I then did the rock batoning for about 2 hours, with the knife still in good shape and still able to shave even after all that. So the Packer blade does go extremely far and is an extremely great knife. I'm really happy about how this knife turned out, and I really did think it was going to break during this test. And so I am very proud, very happy, and the prototype will stay with me. So you're not going to get a knife from me that's been beaten by a rock already. If you're interested in this blade, you can look at my Etsy store, and if my Etsy store is empty, feel free to come to me directly, because sometimes I have these blades on hand and I haven't had a chance to upload them, and you will save money buying from me directly instead of from my Etsy.